Okay, so I'm going to cook the green beans today. I'm going to start with frying up some bacon and caramelize a little onion in with this bacon grease. And then I will start with this meal is going to consist of items that were in the gift of food that I received on the packages. You know, you can even cook canned green beans like this, and they will taste fresh, like they come right out of the garden. When we lived in Covington, a friend of mine who lived down the street from us, she had brought over a plate of food that she had cooked. She had a lot of Christmas leftovers, so she brought over a plate of food for us, and she had green beans on the plate, and they tasted fresh, and it was December. It was a Christmas meal. So I told her, I said, where in the world did you find green beans? You know, back then in the 70s, they didn't have fresh produce year-round in the grocery stores like they have nowadays. And you couldn't get green beans in the winter. She said, oh, they're out of a can. I said, you're kidding. So she was telling me how she cooked them with this fried bacon and sauteed the onions and then just let them cook down. So I've been cooking green beans like that ever since. I'm just going to cut this onion up in my hand. I'm not going to use a cutting board and do all that fancy stuff. This is a southern way to cut up an onion. This one southern girl that I was watching on YouTube, she called it old school potato salad. And she's just cutting up her onion in her hand. She goes, oh, I forgot I was filming. I guess she cuts it on the cutting board if she's filming and then cuts it up in her hand if she's just cooking for her family and not filming it. But I saved that recipe or that video, so I'm going to make her old school potato salad, which is very similar to mine, so there's not much difference. One southern cooking is very much like the other. Okay, so we're just going to let these onions cook down a little bit, and then I will throw in these green beans. And then for my main dish, I'm going to rinse these 2 cans of white chicken, and I'm going to heat up this carton of cream of chicken soup, add the white chicken, and I'll add this can of mixed vegetables, and that's going to be my main dish. Okay, I'll be back. I have to wash these little baby potatoes and get them ready to throw in here too. So I'll be back whenever I get this ready. Okay, so I've got my green beans washed and cleaned up, and I'm going to throw these in here. Let them cook down, and then I have little baby potatoes ready to go in. This is smelling good already. And some of these potatoes are small enough. I don't think I have to cut them up. I'll just throw them in whole. And then the larger ones I will cut in half. I just took a brush and I wash my vegetables with a little bit of Dawn. Jill fusses at me because she thinks I don't get all the soap off of them, but I think I do. I just like knowing that they've been washed very well with soap and rinsed very well with water and scrubbed with a brush. Okay, so let me add some nice salt food seasoning. a little bit of my salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder blend. This is my homemade blend. I made it myself. And I believe that's all I need. Maybe a little black pepper, a little more black pepper. One of y'all told me it ain't black pepper unless you can see it, right? Okay, so I'm just going to turn the burner down on low and just let these simmer for about an hour. Okay, guys, so the green beans and the baby potatoes are done. They smell so good. Let me stir them so they don't burn on the bottom. Everything got nice and caramelized. Okay, so what I did, I decided not to use the spaghetti noodles, but instead I just used, threw in some of the elbow noodles that had been gifted in another package of free food. So I'm going to pour off some of this water, and then we will add the cream of chicken and the can of mixed vegetables and the 2 cans of chicken breast. That's my can of mixed vegetables. And these are the 2 cartons of cream of chicken soup. It says low sodium, but it still has about 1,500 milligrams sodium in each carton. But I won't be eating that much of it. What else did I want to put in? Not the peaches. I'm going to make a peach cobbler with that. Oh, the chicken breast. These are the 2 cans. I'm just going to add black pepper. I did not salt the water that I boiled the noodles in with all the sodium that's already in the chicken soup. I didn't think that I needed to do that. So I will just let this come to a boil, and then I'll be back with my plated food. Okay, so I have my green beans and my potatoes here on my plate. See if that's hot. And then let me show you my cream of chicken soup. I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm sure it is going to be delicious. That's what Baby Ife says. It's delicious. I can't wait to taste it. It sure looks good. I'm glad I thought about putting these noodles in it. So I wanted to talk to y'all some about how you can go about getting food assistance. So through the, it's called TEFAP, T-E-F-A-P, which stands for the Emergency Food Assistance Program. I will link in the description below. I will leave links so that y'all can click on the links and find out how to find food pantries in your area. You have to remember now, the Families First Coronavirus Response Act provided $12.5 billion to the USDA to provide food assistance to Americans. So you definitely want to be able to participate in that program and to get what is, due you. Nobody has to go hungry. There's just no excuse for going hungry or going without or doing without or trying to cut back on your food. The federal government has provided these resources for us, and it's just a matter of knowing where to find them. Also, the feedingamerica.org, they have a summer food program that will help feed students who are out of school for the summer. I will leave that link below. And also, there's another organization, it's called pantrynet.org, and you can look on their site and they will help you find a pantry in your area. And also there's a hunger hotline that you can call for emergency food assistance, and it is 1-866-3-HUNGRY. So I will leave all of this information in the description below so that all of you can partake in these food pantries that are springing up all over. And this is all because of the Emergency Families First Coronavirus Response Act. And we are entitled to get it, and I want you to be able to get your free food and cook up some delicious meals just like I did. So please give me a thumbs up.
like my videos and share. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys. Oops, let me taste it. I almost forgot the best part. So here are the potatoes. These are so soft and creamy. They're really going to be good made as cream potatoes. Oh, these beans are so good. They're so fresh and delicious. Now I'm dying to taste this soup. It's good. It won't hurt to put a little salt in it. That cream of chicken soup really is not that salty, even though it did indicate a pretty high amount of sodium in the carton, but it's very good. Anyway, I do want y'all to follow some of the links that I'm leaving in the description below, because I want to help you. I want to help you to have plenty of food in your kitchen just like I do. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.